Yeah, folks, Massey David, bobbing around. Hope you're all well. Thank you for your comments and likes as always, much appreciated. Anyway, it is Wednesday morning, and yeah, obviously we got a water pump gone on this thing, so we're just getting the water out of it. So, probably remember I put a new drain plug in here because the other one was broken. Rather than trying to waste all the water, I'm just holding a bit of pipe under the bottom here and draining it out into a tub so we don't make too much of a mess on the floor. So if we can get it drained down, I'll start attacking the front to get said water pump and fan, etc. off. So a new one should be here today. Anyway, a bit later on the show today, wifey's not too well, bad headache, sickness, whatever, so I had to do all the horses this morning for her. Dog, chickens, you name it. So let's get this water out of here. Right, we managed to get the fan unbolted, fan belt off, slacken that Jubilee hose off. But on here, don't know if you can hear it, but there is some play on that, and hence it was leaking on the bottom. Right, we're getting in there. We got some movement on it now. It's just stuck on the stud on the other side. There's a big rubber donut-y washer in there. We'll try and get this levered off, get it off that stud. So just in there on that one. Well, we've got some movement now. It's coming off. It's nearly off. Oh, that's a bit rusty on that stud there, isn't it? Right, two hands to get it out. See, there's the donut seal in the top. I'd say somebody's been in here before because there's silicone in there, and we got some silicone gunge in here as well. Lovely. So we just await the arrival of a new water pump. But yeah, definitely some wobble in that. Right, we can get in here now with a wire brush and give that face in there, all around that. Good clean up, clean that stud up, so hopefully the new pump will just slip onto that. But we'll get in there and just scrub away, get it clean. Now, I'm not sure whether the new pump comes with this backing plate, but I'm going to give it a damn good clean up. I made a start, get rid of the rust, and then yeah, put the wire wheel on the go. 45 minutes on the phone to BT, the bloody internet here. Obviously waiting for a water pump for that. So we've got rid of the axles that are in here. See, they've been moved out of the way. We're going to set to, got the silencer and stack pipe for the 1250 over there. Going to get those cleaned up, bit of high temperature paint on them, make them look tidy, regroup some tools, and fiddle around with a few other bits. Rub down with a bit of 180, just get the rubbish off. A couple of good coats of high temperature black paint on those, need those to dry. On 1250, we're just sorting out the flexi bracket thing, which is basically a piece of rubber for the exhaust. So we've got the bolts in, we're going to put the that plate in there, and nuts and washers on the back, and then if the exhaust is dry, we might be able to get that. Right, well, we've got to make a couple of these for the bottom clamp for the exhaust. So got a bit of flat there marked out. That should be the middle. That's where those two bends are going to go there. Then we'll form the radius. So, let's get the bends put in and then squish it round. Finally had the correct filter turn up. Bit of an error on their part for delivery, went somewhere else. So new washer. Let's bung those two in, out the way. All that half brackets, clamps made up, cleaned up, had a bit of high temperature paint on them. So when they're dry, we can then put this lot together. Got the silencer on, but I just found that the bracket on that, this one obviously came supplied with the customer supplied this one. The distance between those two holes slightly wider than those two. So we're going to have to tweak that a little bit, close them up. Put the vernier on, we got 127mm. As you can see, we are well, a hole's width out. So we'll just bit of persuasion on that to close it up. That's all bolted on. Now we can put the stack pipe on the top there, get the clamp around that. One exhaust pipe. Then we can make the guard go around the bottom. Then there she blows in all her glory, and hopefully that should be, I'm hoping, pretty close to, I think, far off of upright. Start on the bottom cover for around the exhaust. We've got a piece of 2mm steel chopped out to shape. Centre line, we've got to have the width of that to go around it. So we've got to get these curves now folded up to suit. There we go, one all folded up, made. Proof's in the pudding. Let's test fit it. Bolt holes line up, it's on there, so we'll take it off, prep it and paint it. As if by magic it's just happened. Painted, fitted on. Pleased with that. That looks the dog's doodars. Right. What I ordered yesterday has turned up and it looks right. Glad I cleaned that up because it doesn't come with it. So we got new gasket, little squishy O-ring. We'll get it sorted out and put together and fit it back up in there. Got the gasket in, the plate bolted on, we got that one sat in there. O-ring in the back ready. Let's get and wrestle it back in there under the stud and get some bolts in. Hopefully we can get this job wrapped up. It's back on. Had a bit of trouble with the bolt down the bottom there. Didn't want to start, so I had to take it out and put the dye on it, clean the threads up. But it's all bolted back in. Fan to go on now, and we'll fill it up with some water. And obviously alternator. And hopefully this job's wrapped up for me. Everything's back on there now. Bolted up, water back in the system, hose tightened up, hose checked. Alternators on. Anyway, somebody commented on why is there 3 gear sticks in here. Well, you've got a slow and a normal. You've got a high and a low on that one, and then 1, 2, 3 in reverse over there. So you've got like normal speed and slow speed, like I guess really slow, and your normal high and low and 1, 2, 3. So there you go. That's your gears on this thing, Select-O-Matic. Running up. Hopefully we'll get it out. Starts on the key, no water leaks now, charge light goes out, no fuel leaks. What more can I say? I'll get it out of here tomorrow, find something else, but then we've got more bits to do on that one. Hopefully get the steering ram back, fingers crossed. Good morning folks, Thursday morning. I'm glad that one's wrapped up. We've just had a bit of a tidy up the tools and regroup things. A couple of the little things to sort now, and then we'll get this one out of here for now. Right, we've got a couple of these fighting specimens here, aftermarket unfortunately. So we're going to get these stripped down. Those brackets are wrong. We have got the originals, I think. And we're going to say strip them down, rub them down, get them painted in the correct colour, because that's not the right one. It's a bit orangey rather than red. So let's set to and do everything and stick it in a tub that we don't need for now and get doing rubbing. That's the aftermarket bracket. As you can see, if we hold it up here, bolt holes nowhere near, and that is an original one, slotted, and they actually line up, but you can certainly see a difference in the colour. That's a very, say, orangey red, and that's the super red. So we've got 2 of these, which we'll reuse in place of those. So they're all stripped down in the various bits. We got the oddsies in a box there, safe. So we've got a bit of time now, a little bit of 180 grit. We'll just go and get these all buffed up, get this decals. Don't need those, they can come off. So we'll get them all rubbed down, ready for painting. Sore fingers later, lots of rubbing down. We've got them all rubbed off. We'll get ready to hang these up, but I think I'm going to get that David Brown out of here first. driven out, I'm done for what I need to do on this job. So yeah, little David Brown 990 selected Massey. Job's a good one. Right, well, we've got the first coat of paint on those, not looking too bad. Have a quick brew, come back and get another coat on them. We have the original armrests from the seat. They're in pretty good condition, a very good condition actually. So we're going to give them a good clean up, just freshen that up with a bit of black paint on there, and try and make them look nice and respectable. Not too bad. We've made a start on the runners for the seat, got that one cleaned up and working. So we've got one more of those to do. A little bit dirty from being sat in here, so we'll get a wire brush on the go, clean that one up, make sure he does move, that's something, and a bit of black paint, make them look tidy. While we're waiting for a little bit of paint to dry, in between doing things, we're going to now get the next one out to come in to be dealt with. So I'll just confirm with the customer that, yeah, it's a goer. So let's go and see what we've got to deal with next. Here she is, the 168. So let's get her fired up, get in, move her around, and then we can start taking a load of pictures for references and have a go at the old girl. All right, let's see if she bursts into life. Give her smoke. Give her a bit of throttle. Can I go? Can I go? She lives, she runs. Wow. Sounds a bit ropey on the clutch release bearing. But I can tell you one thing, the multi-power doesn't work. So it's going to be splitting it to have a look. So a fair bit of work to do on this little beauty. Let's get a steam cleaner. I'll go and clean up a few bits and pieces. Get some of the bits of oil off where we can. Right, I've given her a damn good steam cleaning. Got rid of as much of the dirt and crud. It wasn't that bad, but... And I'm also just dragging the antifreeze out while it's outside. So looking a bit cleaner in places now. Also not sure why the multi-power doesn't work with the linkage. It seems to be working up there. But don't know, we'll get into it. We're obviously going to have to split it and it's going to come to pieces completely. So I'll let it drip dry for a little bit. Make sure the left arms work. See what else works before we pull it all apart. Right, we've got the seat base cleaned up, tidied up. So that's that bit done. Let's go and check on the 168. We don't care to have any operation on the arms. I wonder why that is. Let's just look down here. What have we got on the dipstick? Oh, no oil. That might explain why the arms don't work and the multi-power don't work, because it's got no oil in it. Anyway, he's had a chance to drip dry. Let's get her in there. all change again. It's in there. So we're going to get a load of photographs taken, close-up ones, around and about it, and readiness to start pulling her apart. Yeah, let's get on with it. Before I strip anything down too far, I'm going to chuck some oil in this, see if the link arms work, and see if the multi-power works, just to be sure, because we don't want to pull it apart, not find anything, and put it back together and realise it's just because I had no oil in it. So we found some used oil, come out of something that I saved in the tub, don't know why. So we're going to chuck it in just for the purpose of testing it, because obviously we're going to have to drain it all out anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's only used for a little bit. So let's fill her up to the mark, see what happens. All right, let's see what happens with the multi-power. That kicks in. Yeah, that certainly works. We have absolutely nothing on the hydraulics at all. Won't do. Every freeze. Can't get any pressure on that. Joy. Right, let's see what works. The wiper works. Blimey, we have some lights. Have we got anything on the front? Nothing at the moment. Let's try another click right. Oh, we have some headlights. We have lights. We have tail lights. Blimey, that's a bargain. I didn't expect that was going to happen. Well, I never did. Oh, that ain't going to work, so not wired up. Result. Check out the state of play with these. They feel as good as dry. But I'll leave them until tomorrow, and they'll be properly dry. We can assemble those, ready to go back on. Righto, folks. Well, that's going to do for today. All change again. Anyway, thanks for watching. Click the old like, subscribe. Drop me a comment, hit the like button. Thumbs up. We've got something to get on with. We got get on with that. I'm going to pick the steering ram up now, because that's been ready. Well, had a message say it's ready. So, truck to do in the morning. Brake test, get ready for MOT. So that'll be Friday's taken care of already. I haven't even got there. So enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll see you next time. Laters.